purpose of this video is to show you what school's going to be like when you return from the 1st of June. For the past 8 weeks or so, staff have worked really hard to provide childcare for our key worker families, and we've had the numbers have varied throughout the 8 weeks. But from the 1st of June, we're going to start welcoming back other year groups. A letter will go out about this. Lots of preparation has gone into making the school right for the return of more year groups. We've prepared classrooms. Staff have worked really hard to get things ready. One person that has made a massive contribution is one of our parents, Adam Huff. A massive thank you to him. He's in his own time, he's painted the lines for us to mark out the one-way system. He's fenced off the trim trail and he's put fencing up to divide the playground up. A really good job that's really going to help us to try our best to observe that social distancing throughout the school day. So thank you, Adam, from all of us at the school. You've done a great job and it's really helped us try and get the school ready for June the 1st. Now, clearly, school is going to look slightly different to what you can remember, and there's reasons for this, of course. So, to encourage social distancing and to ensure that we've got a one-way system for drop-offs and pick-ups in school, we've got certain things in place that I'd like to show you so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so the first noticeable thing is, when you come in, you'll come in through the car gate and you'll walk on the right-hand side and you'll see the white arrows that show you that direction to walk in. So when you follow those white arrows through the gate, up the vehicle side, you'll come to here and you'll see the white arrows continue up the path that will take you towards the big gate where you'll enter the playground. When you follow those white lines up the path, you'll continue to follow them to the big playground gate where you'll enter the school playground. Once you've come through that big gate, following those white arrows painted on the path, you'll enter onto the playground, and it's at this point where you've really got to observe that social distancing, that 2-metre spacing between you and another person. It's going to be one person from each household dropping off the child or the family members, and you come onto the playground and you're going to have a window of drop-off time. We didn't want to have that big rush at one time at 8:45, so what we're saying is that you can drop your child off from 8:45 until 9:30 at any time between in that window. Your child will have a designated time to be picked up in an afternoon. Again, when it is your child's time, please observe social distancing when you come into the playground as shown previously. When you've collected your child or children, you'll exit the playground at the school building through the red arrows this time, through the small playground gate around the edge of the car park. During the school day, your child will be allocated a group. I'm calling those groups bubbles. So let's say, for example, reception has been split into 2 groups, or the year 6 group has been split into 2 groups, or the key workers have been split into 2 groups. We're calling those bubbles. Now, that bubble will contain a number of children and we'll have staff allocated to that bubble. The reason we're calling them bubbles is because we want them to be self-contained throughout the school day, so that once they're in the classroom they will not interact in any way with any other group in school, so self-isolated within that bubble. It means then that they'll have an allocated playtime with that group. They'll come out and you'll notice on the playground we've had some fencing put up. We cannot use the trim trail during these difficult times. It just wouldn't be practical to clean it and it wouldn't be possible. So for this next period in school, up until the end of summer, we've had some fencing put round so it's out of bounds. What we have done though, is we've had fencing put up at the middle of the playground, so we've got 2 playground areas essentially, so we can have 2 separate bubbles out to play at the same time. The classrooms in school look different to what they looked like before, and for obvious reasons. From the 1st of June, every classroom has been set up for a 2-metre distance between each chair in every direction. So this is to observe social distancing throughout the day within that bubble. This, for example, would be one of the year 6 groups, and it seats 12 children in this big classroom. We have got scope to put a couple more children in, but that's what it looks like with 12 chairs with 2 metres apart, observing that social distancing.